All right, so what we have here is a not so friendly equation. This equation involves expressions that have unlike denominators and nonetheless a lot of fractional work to be done. So we have two options here. One, we can choose to figure out a common denominator, alter these fractions so that we can add them together, and then finish solving the equation still using a fraction. Or what we can do is we can use what we learned in the last video by setting up a set of parentheses and multiplying through by a least common denominator. A least common denominator. That makes all of the denominators go away. Something that 3, 5, and 1, of course, go into nicely, which is 15. And what we're going to do now is distribute that 15 to all three of these terms. So 15 times 2/3 m minus 15 times 3/5 m equals 15 times 4. As we multiply through, we want to use our skills of multiplying fractions, which is the easiest thing to do with fractions. We want to use those skills to cancel out anything nicely. So 3 goes into 15, 5 times 2m is 10m. Minus 5 goes into 15, 3 times, and 3 times 3m is, 9m. Equals 15 times 4 is 60. At this stage of the game, after this has happened, you should not have any more denominators. Or I should say all of your denominators should be 1, no ugly fractions left over. Now it's just a matter of combining like terms. 10m minus 9m is m, or 1m, equals 60. And we're done. That is so much better, easier, and more, arithmetic friendly than dealing with fractions. Now, if you still want to choose to go the fraction route with this, that's fine, but understand that, again, we're trying to work our skills up to dealing with rational equations and rational expressions, and it's much easier to utilize this method. But first we have to understand, one, that we can distribute a constant throughout this whole thing and not change our end result, and two, that it actually is a nice way to get rid of those denominators. Okay.